What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Hussein, your Afghan Gen Z. Today we're going to watch a clip from a debate on Jubilee about women prioritizing what type of men, and we're going to have a reaction, and finally I'm going to have my own opinions on this issue. Without further ado, let's get to it.
Women prioritize consistently across all cultures kindness and intelligence above all of other traits in terms of long-term partners. My final surrounded claim is that the most attractive men are those who like and respect women.
I think there are kind of two different hypothetical case studies that would show that this isn't the case. I actually wish what I'm about to say wasn't the case.
Okay.
But we all know the example of the man who is really not a great guy, and her friends are telling her like, oh, you shouldn't date this guy, but she's just so attracted to him that she's kind of hooked into that. And then the counter side, we know the kind of guys that are really nice, who are really respectful, who are buying dinners, who are getting flowers, who are doing all these things, and they're just not that attractive.
Right.
And so no matter how respectful they are, no matter how good they are, no matter how kind of nice guy they are,
right.
And that doesn't mean that there's a continuum of you have to be a bad boy, you have to be a nice guy. I think every good man should be both. You should be attractive, you should be strong, you should be like kind of masculine energy, and you should be a nice person.
Right.
But these are two different continuums. And so it's not being nice and being respectful and kind of being really polite to him is what makes you attractive. It's actually kind of irrelevant.
Okay. Let me introduce another dimension to that spectrum. I would argue that nice guys are not actually nice. They're usually being,
for sure.
They're usually being nice in a transactional way, right? It's like,
I bought you flowers. Now will you like me?
Yeah. Let's have sex.
Yeah, right.
And women smell that a mile away, and it's a complete turnoff. And obviously,
it's creepy. Yeah,
it is very creepy. I would argue that assholes are also quite transactional, right? And the only difference between the nice guy and the asshole is the nice guy is transactional and a very manipulative. Here, let me buy you flowers so I can get what I want. The asshole is like, I'm just gonna say whatever I need to say to you to get what I want.
And that works, unfortunately, often enough in these kind of short-term relationships.
It works in the short term, and it works with insecure women. There is a third type of guy who is just not transactional.
Yeah.
And is like, this is who I am, I like you, do you wanna go out? And if she says yes, great. If she says no, great. He's gonna go find somebody else.
Yeah.
Those are the most attractive men.
Okay, we're done with the clip. I agree with this guy. The most attractive men who are the ones who have their own priorities in life. So this goes out without saying, okay, that the nice guy, asshole guy, concept is complete bullshit. Like we were young, people said, nice guys finish last. In reality, nice guys are just assholes, okay? Because their love is always conditional, like I'm gonna do this, or maybe they're just too addictive. In any case, they're the ones they have it coming. They deserve to be treated by women the way they are treated, right? Well, the thing is, if you're a nice guy and you're doing all those nice things just to get into a girl's pants, so your intentions were not pure. You're just trying to play with a girl's feelings or whatever, right? So you have it coming in that case. In another case, you're a nice guy who loses himself and sacrifices all of your values and dreams for a girl. And girls, you just turn into a girl. Okay, you're not even a man at that point. So for sure, women are going to be turned off by that, and then you're dumped, right? On the other hand, why assholes get treated better than nice guys? Well, in the short term, they get treated better. But, I mean, women are going to get tired of that because assholes don't really have much to offer to women, right? Apart from just giving them that sense of pursuit, right? Because we humans like to chase things we can't have. Once they have it, and then they're going to lose attraction. So a good guy, an attractive guy, is someone who has his priorities, never prioritizes a girl, right? These girls are, I'm sorry, ladies. No, I'm not going to say it. Okay. Well, in Afghanistan, many marriages have been very successful so far. But, mostly the previous generations, because men were men, right? They did manly things, like had their priorities, providing for their family, getting jobs, getting successful in life, blah, blah, blah. But now, because of this lifestyle that we're adopting, unfortunately, from Western countries, I guess our roles are a bit changing over time, because I am observing men becoming too submissive to their women. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to drag this any longer than this. I agree with the points made in this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want more reactions and more opinions from your humble Afghan Gen Z, tune in, subscribe, and like this video. Till next time, peace.